The other day, my buddy sent me this reel of this dancer from South Africa, I believe. There's some people out there that what they're doing is just magic. As soon as I saw this, I was like, she has to be immortalized in a drawing. There could be Armageddon happening. And if you can see Kaegan dancing, you got no problems. The challenge here is to see if I could take the magic of Kaegan G and put it on paper and capture it. So I've been drawing with these Copy Not blue pencils for most of my life. I love these things. I use the blue pencil to gather information, to map out the gesture and proportions without getting too committed. This is the raw drawing process. Gathering information so that when it's time to lay in solid shapes, you do it with confidence. I first get the size of the head, how it's gonna be placed on the paper. For this drawing, I'm not trying to make realism. I'm trying to do something that's kind of in between stylized and representational. It's a little bit different approach to how you capture a person's likeness. If I was going for realism in this drawing, I'd look only at shades of light and dark and try to simplify those, like I did in this Theo Von drawing. For this particular approach, I'm looking at the actual shape of her facial features. I start by blocking in the skull, the head. And in this approach, I'm looking at features rather than just seeing shape. Like, what is the shape of her nose? What is the shape of her lips, her mouth, her eyebrows? Once I lock in the skull in a way that I can believe in, I can move on and be excited about what kind of figure and gesture I can build off of that. The pens I'm using for this drawing are kind of a mixed collection. We got the Pigma Micron, utilizing a classic Sharpie. Never used these, a graphic, I think this is out of the UK. A King Art Inkline pen. And one of my favorite things to draw with is just a simple writing pen, a Bic ballpoint pen that you get for free at a hotel or something. So I went through a ton of different expressive poses from Kaegan and landed on this figure gesture and decided to put in 2 sets of arms and just bringing some conceptualization into this piece. I had to do a little bit of drawing surgery on the ears because after I had drawn in the hair in one ear at first, and then I realized it makes it more obvious that she's moving to music if she's wearing headphones. And even though I'm stylizing this piece, I'm being conscious of the anatomy and how it works. Her dreads. I have an affection for dreads. In a former life, I used to have dreads, and these are my actual dreads. I kept them and I taped them into this hat, and I'll probably have them forever. My wife really appreciates them. I like to wear this hat to get her in the mood. Blending Sharpie ink with ballpoint pen is weird. The effect they have on the surface of this paper, which is like a Bristol paper, is totally different. To keep continuity in the texture of the drawing, I go over the Sharpie with the pen. If you happen upon this video and you're still here, thanks for hanging with me. If you have any comments, suggestions, questions, just someone you want to yell swear words at, you can totally hook me up in the comments or message me. I love this drawing. This process, this creative process takes me back to my roots. This is how I began my life in making drawings and art and paintings, is just drawing funky characters that make me smile. I encourage you to do the same. Be inspired, look around, draw something fun and funny and cool. I'm going to put 3 prompts in the description below of things that might generate ideas for you to play off of and do. If you do something off of those ideas and draw something, send them to me, like DM me or something. And
just do it!